Roman Reigns just received a little warning regarding Sami Zayn, so we'll see what's going on there. We'll also check out the cancelled plans for Randy Orton, Bianca Belair, and more. Let's start things off with everything Randy Orton related. The last little bit of Randy Orton news from several months ago mentioned how everyone was pretty much in the dark when it came to his return status. It was rumored and even hinted at by Riddle on WWE television back in spring that Randy Orton was about to have back surgery. Reports were never really able to confirm the date that the procedure was done, or even if he got the procedure done in the first place. There's no confirmed news about that situation at all, so that's why it's nearly impossible to talk about a time frame for Randy Orton's return to the ring. But what is coming out now is more information on what was planned for Randy Orton if he never went out on an injury. The earlier report mentions how Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns was the big scheduled main event for SummerSlam, but once Orton was ruled out, they panicked back to Brock Lesnar. But this new report also mentions another big storyline that we would have seen right around that SummerSlam timeframe, and that's Riddle versus Randy Orton. During a recent interview with Give Me Sport, WrestleVotes revealed that another plan for Randy Orton included him returning after the tag team title loss and immediately turning on Riddle upon that first night of his return. So it looks like Randy Orton was originally only supposed to be out of action for a few weeks to sell that Bloodline beatdown after their title loss, and he would have came back to a whole bunch of massive stories and feuds. So if you put this new report together with that SummerSlam main event report, it looks like Randy Orton was about to take off. He probably would have turned on Riddle right away, feuded with him a little bit, and once that was done, it would have turned his attention back to Roman Reigns in time for SummerSlam. That could have been the events that unfolded if Orton never got injured, but the mystery continues. No one has updates on his status. Hopefully there's good news and he's close to a return. Hopefully it's kept a secret, because that could be one of the bigger returns for 2023. And if Roman Reigns is still champion by the time Orton returns, maybe we'll have a chance of seeing that matchup between them that we almost got at SummerSlam. Throughout all these years of Roman's current title reign, he never defended it again to Randy Orton, so that would be a nice fresh feud if the opportunity ever did present itself. But that's the latest news regarding Randy Orton. Now let's get into some comments from a legendary member of Roman Reigns' family. So one of the main conflict points right now within the Bloodline is the recent addition of Sami Zayn. The Bloodline, right up until Sami Zayn joined, was supposed to be just for family members and other relatives, hence the name Bloodline. But when Sami's role within the group continued to grow and grow week after week, it was creating some tension. Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, and even Roman Reigns all seem to have no issue with Sami Zayn. They have all complimented him over the last few months in some way. But Jey Uso has been fully against Sami Zayn from the start, and has even started to question the leadership of Roman Reigns, wondering why he would be so open to letting an insider get so close to the family. Jey had verbally said that his issues with Sami Zayn is due to the fact that he can't even figure out what Sami's true intentions are. Jey just can't bring himself to believe that Sami genuinely just wants to help the Bloodline reach success. He thinks Sami has a hidden agenda, and how there might be something that Sami is truly after. And that has created this little split amongst the Bloodline. It's not much of an even split because Jey is obviously on an island by himself. No other family member is agreeing with what he's saying about Sami Zayn. But one of the family elders recently spoke out and warned Roman to keep a close eye on Sami Zayn. This individual was Samu. He had this to say about the topic and if the Bloodline is scrambling before everyone's eyes when speaking with Sports, quote, "They've got to keep their eye on that Sami Zayn. I don't trust many people, but outsiders, especially when they come in trying to kiss someone's behind. But I have faith in the Bloodline. They're holding down the fort pretty good. I don't think anything's crumbling yet." End quote. So it looks like Jay does finally have someone that's on his side, that understands where he's coming from. Samu thinks they should keep a close eye on an outsider that's so close to the family like that. But the big question that hangs over the entire situation is, who's right about Sami? Is Roman right to be trusting him like this? Or will Jey Uso turn out to be right about Sami Zayn's true intentions? That's the big conflict that's keeping this story going. Until there's a direct answer to that question, this story is going to keep going. If Sami Zayn does something insane to sacrifice himself to the Usos' tag team title reign, maybe that proves that Roman was right to trust Sami. But if Sami does turn his back on the bloodline first, and did have this big secret plan going the entire time, Jey Uso was right, and we'll have a lot to settle there with Roman Reigns. Even if the bloodline turns on Sami Zayn first, if Sami still comes back and helps tear the bloodline apart, or takes away the tag team titles from the Usos, that'll create a big moment there between Jey and Roman on how Sami should have never been allowed to begin with. So, it may sound a little insane, but you just basically say that the fate and future of the bloodline basically rests in Sami Zayn's hands. Depending on what happens with Sami Zayn will determine what kind of conflict rises within the bloodline. Some big news recently came out for Bianca Belair and Montez Ford. WWE has announced that a series based on Bianca and Montez Ford is well under development. This first season that's currently in the middle of production will be 8 episodes long and will feature the popular WWE married couple. It's set for a 2023 release and will be coming to Hulu streaming platform. So it's absolutely big news for both WWE superstars. It's not like this is a mini-series on WWE's website. This is an 8-episode season that's coming to one of the most popular streaming platforms out there right now. So it'll reach the WWE current fans, who will be tuning in to see Bianca and Montez, but it'll potentially reach some new non-WWE fans who just happen to bump into the series. It's sort of like the first few seasons of Total Divas. There were a lot of viewers of the show that weren't familiar with WWE, but they saw Total Divas and slowly began to gain interest in WWE themselves. So maybe that's what will happen with Bianca Belair and Montez Ford series. Maybe this brings in some new fans and viewers for WWE. So be on the lookout for that Hulu series that's coming out sometime in 2023. But what are your thoughts on today's stories with Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, The Bloodline, and the new series for WWE? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.